definitely the first time to ask.
Or him, yeah.
Because I put my foot.
Hello, everybody. Today we are at 101 Studio, and joining us today is a true master in his craft, someone who has not only perfected his art throughout 8 years, but also understands the culture, the business, and the impact a great cut can have. Our guest has built his reputation in the industry, especially in San Antonio. So let's dive in. Please welcome Sergio the Barber. Thanks for being here today, Sergio.
Thank you, Enrique. Thank you for having me today.
It's an honor. Thank you. Now, the question everyone would like to hear. What got you into becoming a barber and what inspired you to turn it into a career?
Well, look, Enrique, it's not too long ago since I graduated high school. That was back in 2017. My original plan was to go to UTSA and become a financial advisor. So, man, that's what I did, man. I went to UTSA. I got my degree in finance. But during that process, I was already cutting hair in high school. And long story short, man, during that time in college, I decided to go get my certification to become a licensed barber in the state of Texas. And COVID happened and life happened, man, and that's really what happened. My backup plan became my career now. Yeah, something just happened.
The barber industry has evolved a lot over the years. What are some of the biggest changes you've seen in the industry since your beginnings to today?
Well, look, Enrique, back in 2017 to now, one of the biggest things I would say, if any, is social media. Social media is the biggest tool that we have today, not just because you can reach thousands of people without even knowing them, but man, it's free advertisement if you use that platform correctly. If you take pictures of your haircuts, if you take videos, repost them, man, it creates the opportunity to gain multiple clients and expose your business to much more people that would have never heard from it before.
Wow. Well, a great barber does more than just cut hair. It's about the experience. So, what separates a good barber from a great barber, and how does 101 Studio stand out to the community?
Well, look, Enrique, barbering is pretty simple. It's really just cutting hair. That's what you would think, correct? But long story short, it's about giving the client an experience that's gonna want to come in every other week. Because if you can sell the haircut service, the product, man, that you already mastered your craft. Because if you can retain that client and you can sell the client, you need this haircut because if this haircut can get you a raise, because it gets you the confidence, if it gets you that job you're looking for, that's what we provide here at 101 Studio. That's how we impact our community by making our clients feel like they're one of one, such as our name.
Okay. And for anyone looking to improve their skills or even open their shop, what's your best advice?
But look, if you're gonna try to become a barber, when I started, I was in high school, so I had a little more leeway to kind of fail during the time because I was going to college. But I have multiple barbers here at 101 Studio that started later in their career. And I would say, man, it's really prepare to not make a lot of money when starting. I know it sounds kind of controversial how I'm talking good about the career, but man, in all honesty, it's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people stop in this career. Because the first couple of years, you're not really gonna make money because you're learning during that process. So I would say is really be willing to be a student and really be a sponge and really take criticism, not in a bad way, but to help you evolve faster in your barbering career.
Now, to wrap it up, how can people connect with you?
Well, look, Enrique, if you follow my Instagram page at SergTheBarber underscore, and if you look up at our Instagram for our barbershop locations at 101 Studio on Instagram, you're able to connect with us. And if you're ever looking for a job or an opportunity for a career or anything, don't hesitate to reach out. And you can find us on Instagram and on Facebook at SergTheBarber underscore and 101 Studio on Instagram.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Sergio. This was an insightful conversation. We appreciate your time.
But thank you, Enrique. Thank you for having me today.
It's an honor, Sergio. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.